Hey friends, Cam and Jess here from b.chiqued Treasures, and we are living the van life now. It's so fun. We have our crafts that we do. I'm doing the music right now. Jess is doing all the art, and it's just coming together so lovely. We're having such an awesome time.
I just wanted to show you guys tonight. Cameron does drawings just the way I love to paint them. He has kind of like this cartoon kind of feel to what he draws, and I like the challenge of making that cartoon feel a little bit more like I guess, realistic. Anyway, it's Thanksgiving week, and it's been such a hard week, guys. As Cameron said, we are doing van life, and if you don't know what that is, check it out. It's out there. You can also see some of our other videos. So what to say about it? It's interesting, guys. It's hard, but so satisfying, I guess, in the same way. We started this adventure on August 12th, and we moved in full-time September 11th, and it is today December 1st, and I'm not gonna lie, it's getting pretty dang cold out there, and it is Christmas right around the corner, and that's why Cameron kind of put together this little bit of a Santa Claus scene here.
And yes, it's so fun as far as the van life, and we have a lot of crafts that we have in mind as well. I really, really love the holiday season. Again, that's why Jess mentioned the drawing of Santa Claus kind of being a little sneaky and putting some Christmas presents under the tree, as we all liked as a kid. You know the stories, and you know how it goes. But so fun, just kind of around this time of the year, like Jess mentioned. Again, it's getting really cold, and it just kind of reminds me of childhood and things like that, and just having fun. This is our first year together doing van life for the holidays, so it's a lot of challenges, but we definitely look forward to those, and we're just having a good time.
It's an interesting concept. A lot of our friends and family are just now kind of figuring out that this is how we're living. Yes, I said since August, but we haven't really been completely out there with it. There's just so much, I guess, around it. The question, are you being lazy? The question is this really the way you want to live? Or are you guys having a midlife crisis? There's a million and one questions, and they're all very valuable, and they're all things we've thought of. But a lot of times you have to do things a little unconventional in order to get where you're going in life. And this seemed like something Cameron and I can do. We spent nearly a year downsizing, and living out of just our bedroom in our old condo. And we looked around and said, oh my gosh, we don't even use that space. We just tend to just kind of migrate to our bed, which is like a retreat for us. So this comes natural. We have a bed and, bathroom and kitchen, and, we're still putting everything together. We're absolutely still in the stages of building and putting things together. For goodness sakes, we have Reflectix on the ceiling, and our lovely insulation that is made out of jeans. Yes, we do see Levi tags in there. It blows my mind every time I see it, but hey, it's pretty fun.
One of my favorite things about living the van life is getting back to getting in a position to where you can see your work and the things that you want to create in your van. We have been going over so many different ideas, different patterns, different setups, different ways to try to figure this all out. And I definitely look at that as constructive challenge, when it comes to how we want this laid out. And it's been so fun just kind of brainstorming and going over new ideas, moving furniture around, doing all those things that a lot of the guys that out there that are doing van life and mentioned on YouTube that we watch. So it's a lot of those things that keep it fresh. There's always something to do. So like just mentioned, people ask, is this a way of being lazy? It's definitely not. it's one of those things where you constantly have things to do, and but it's a way of living that we put our heads together and we figured out that this can really work for us. So here we are, just enjoying ourselves, being creative, and yeah, this thing is definitely taking off.
So, what Cameron and I kind of, I guess to take a few steps back, guys, it's so hard to be a creative world in a non-creative environment. And both Cameron and I are creative. And when we looked around, we were really like kind of stunned at having this, 1,500 square foot, condo with a garage, and we didn't even use it. We were just paying a ton of money to have a massive storage, basically. And we really realized we lived like that for 2 years and didn't touch probably 90% of the things that we had. So it makes sense to live with 10% of what we want, not 90% of what we have. So now that we are 10% living, as I like to think about it, we have more time, we have more mental space to kind of offer ourselves creativity. So we decided to kind of build a life around creativity rather than build a life around storage unit living, if you will. So, and it's not to say that we're judgmental. Please, you guys understand. We absolutely understand how important it is to live the life that you need. And that's what we're doing.
And just so you know, this van living is not for everyone, but it's definitely open to anyone. I mean, the possibilities are endless. People have been doing this, going back in the time where, wagons and buggies and things like that, and living out of their suitcase. So I just kind of figured, it's, we have technology, we have things that they didn't have. It's going to be, a challenge, but I think it's doable. So again, it just kind of adds to our creative space as far as what we want out of this whole project. And we said that we would do this for 6 years and kind of reevaluate at that time where we are. So that's kind of our challenge and our goal. And we're definitely going to meet that goal. Every day we have challenges, but that's with anything in life, not just with van living, with jobs, with friends, with family, with anything that you have comes challenges, comes setbacks. But, in the midst of all that, we definitely try to stay positive. We definitely try to stay in a mind frame to where, we definitely get along, and we look forward to meeting, van lifers, as well. So, just continue to, we will continue to, post our creative drawings and things like that. And we definitely hope that you guys enjoy that, like we do.
What have I learned so far? Well, I've learned that it's really rewarding to work for yourself and to establish your needs on a more simplistic level. It's caused me to want to eat less. It's caused me to want to even not have as many spices. I mean, it's just this weird, surreal, start from the bottom, really learn yourself kind of a thing. Do we really take the time to learn ourselves? I mean, I just felt like there was no time to really enjoy life when you're so plugged in, and the only thing you can think of is how much you have to do when you get off work and hurry up, and the same pattern, the same back and forth. Now, Cameron and I are still working our full time jobs, and we're dedicated to that. Um, but there's just a different level of freedom that comes with this. We enjoy where we're at in our life, but at the same time, when it's our time off, we just drive where we want, and we can do what we need or where we need. We spend so much time being creative. It's just so wonderful to take your own bed with you and just be creative. I mean, also just the simple things. You pull your home up to the grocery store and you unload your groceries at the grocery store. I mean, how cool is that? Come on, guys.
So as we mentioned, it is the holiday seasons right now, and we're thankful for each other, for family, for friends right now, and for the experience that we've have so far, just in a few months living the van life. A lot of respect to those out there that's doing this, going through the winter months and things like that. Even the hot months has their challenges as well, but yeah, we have been appreciative of the help and all the guidance that we received, and we just want to say thank you, from our family to yours.